will be the Vegas Golden Knights and the Montreal Canadiens in round 3.
Just talking about the Colorado Avalanche, the favorites to win the Stanley Cup last year. This year, they're right up there again with the Tampa Bay Lightning and some of the other powerhouses in the NHL. Have the Avs done enough to finally get over that hump this year?
I definitely have faith in what the program is building and where we are at now and where we're going to be in the future. So I'm very happy and couldn't be more excited.
I was sure what I wanted. My heart's in Colorado. We're happy to see a bunch of guys locked up, like Kale and Mikko and Nate. G and you know, you can go through the list of guys that have meant so much to this team. Listen, it's just the beginning.
Where are you as far as Colorado? This is the year that they win the Cup, or are there other teams that still have their number, do you think?
No, they're right there. They're right there. I think that there's a lot of what ifs. They've lost some players, so it's about how those other players step in. The one thing I will say, I actually people I'll wait for my phone to blow up on this one, but I think they made an upgrade in net. I think Darcy Kemper is an upgrade from Phil Grubauer, who I think is unbelievable.
I think Jared Bednar has learned a lot over the last couple of years, losing in the playoffs. You know, it just seems like they're Stanley Cup favorites each and every year, and then somehow they stumble in the postseason. But I think he's learned some valuable lessons here. And I think the players, a guy like Nathan McKinnon, has learned a lesson.
Top line is on the ice. Nathan McKinnon with the opening draw against Grayler. The Avs won it off to McCall, and he'll punt for Landeskog. Throwing his body around the mix, comes up to Kedwin. Set up top for McCall. Mikko to McKinnon. He scores! Nathan McKinnon! Set ahead for Mikko. Split off for Taves. Darting through the circle. Shot! Score! Devon Taves! Carry it. McCarr got 3 from Janot. He'll scamper in. Here's McCowan's goal. He scores! The fact that the Avs pulled a couple of wins out here, good luck in it with a shot. He scores! Series. Here's McKinnon down the wing. And he scores! It's the last 6 weeks of the regular season with a knee injury.
The Predators pitching as Fabro's looking the other way. That's a clean hit. 2 guys. Landeskog comes in as well.
He's on the ice. Odds-on favorite to win the Norris' top defenseman. 2-on-1, they score! Ahead, Colorado in the midst of a change. Here's Byron on late, and what a save by Connor Ingram! McCarr to the inside, and it's blocked. Back to Taves, and he scores!
Well, there's a look at the goal. It's going to be a shot initially, and then a big block by Yossi. The puck goes out, and watch McCarr. A little drag.
Some lineup changes for the Predators for this one. Cody Glass, still Tomasino in, along with Matt Benning on the back end. Sam Girard with a little bit of roll. Back out high. Taves let it run, and a score!
Devon Taves, second of the playoffs.
Shane up ice. Beats it off to his left. Now gets it back, and he scores!
Now tries to shoot it, fans on it. And Duchesne continues his run.
Ginobili behind him, looking to center it. And hit Johansson. Never lost the helmet behind the play. He's a little shaken up here.
The concern of the officials and both benches coming over looking at my monitors.
front is, there's the battle.
Oh,
And
his stick goes right through the cage.
Oh, that's dangerous. Looks, you know, your concern is his eye.
Now Carey again feeds it back down to Ekholm. Into the middle, Tolman scores! Early Tolman and Leonard Ray. Here's McKinnon. McCarr straight away. Rantanen feeds it on net. Sandberg, rebound, score! Johansson again walks it across. He'll feed it. He'll see it one. Carter scores! Carter gains the line. Feeds it across. Wants the intercept. Score! Around the wall. Logan O'Connor, look out. Wiped out on a big hit by Forsberg.
There's O'Connor.
And some open ice. Streaking down the wing. His shot. Score! A 7-3 win for Colorado today. The Avalanche take 3 games to nothing. There's only 4 defenders. Taves, he scores! Brennan tried to bank a pass to himself. Carr tries to slip by. Brennan, backside score. What a play, McCarr. Sprinting to the bench is Ingram. Nashville will try to get the extra man on. Guilty shot! Rebound available! And cleared. Now to the empty net. Score! So the Avalanche will advance in a 4-game sweep and move on to play the winner of Minnesota and St. Louis. Final horn sounds on the Predator season.
Everything goes up a notch. Every round it's going to go up a notch. The reality of it is you're facing a better opponent in the first round than you consistently faced all year. You're facing a better opponent in the second round that you consistently faced in the first round. So every team gives you a different challenge that you have to overcome, and it's about playing your best hockey.
Face-off underway here in Denver in round 2. Letty held the line. Carr gloves it down, had a tough time with it. O'Reilly scores! Ryan O'Reilly. Rantanen hit by Parayko, but Rantanen still on it, thrown to the net. Loose puck, they score! Landeskog's pass held in by Byram. Good look for Johnson! Jordan Kyrou drags, scores! Jordan Kyrou ties it. Rebound cleared, and this game heads to overtime. Rebound, he got that one too. Kadri in the follow-up, Binnington fell over. Here's Manson, Binnington's reset. Manson scores! Josh Manson wins game 1. Buchnevich is the top. Tarasenko. Buchnevich. Perron. He'll shoot. Score! David Perron, a 5-on-3 power play goal. Goal line for Landeskog. Far forwards, Rantanen. Landeskog. Kadri. Score! It came to the near post. Avalanche have been pushing here, but they turn it over. It's a 2-on-1. Perron. He's got Buchnevich. David Perron. He scores! Sends the puck back into the Avalanche zone. Girard, he is crunched by Barbashev, and Girard is down. Girard still in the dressing room. Now it's Arturi Lehkonen driving wide with a shot. Loose puck. Down goes Binnington. Puck swatted away, and we get the whistle.
Oh, you think about this line with Eric Anderson.
There's the big Braden Shen hit early in the game. Rantanen can't get it back on goal. Out of the box comes Buchnevich. Rantanen over McCarr. Score! Kadri on the tip. Let on for Lehkonen. He's got Byram hustling to join. Arturi Lehkonen scores! And Jordan Binnington ruled out for the rest of the series. Blues net now belongs to Ville Husso. Series long, O'Reilly and McKinnon head-to-head. On tape, stolen away. Perron in the backhand, he scores!
Really a pretty easy stop right there, but you couldn't see the whole play develop.
Here's Nazem Kadri. Kadri shoots, scores!
Oh my goodness, here we go.
And it was Perron and Kadri that initially. Now it's McCarr. Power play over. Save Husso. Fire him again. Kadri scores! Perron to Shen. Centering feed. Perunovic to Perron open. Now they score! Here's for Fulton. Checking was Machuski. Lost it. Nazem Kadri scores!
This game is over. Kadri responds, and the Blues are behind.
Well, the Blues got to get back to their game. They let the Avalanche dictate this.
It's ahead for Lehkonen. He's got Landeskog and McKinnon. They get it to McKinnon. His shot, he scores! Nathan McKinnon opens the scoring for Colorado. Machuski playing without a stick. His Letty's shot blocked in front. Turning, shooting, score! It's Tarasenko. Here's Fulk, his shot, Erik Johnson again. McCarr, Tarasenko, knuckle, they score! From down 3-0, the Blues have tied it. Has two in the game, and he's flying into the zone. Nathan McKinnon, the drag, and he scores!
Watch how he gets this puck elevated in tight as he's losing it. It's almost from between his skates. And he goes upstairs.
Working to Perron. Now Buchnevich from the dot. Tarasenko, they kept back. They score! Robert Thomas in the final minute. Sent to center ice. And the St. Louis Blues have forced overtime in Game 5. In the skates of Letty. Here's Bozak. Lines and shoots. He scores! Tyler Bozak in overtime has forced Game 6 of the series. Saw Johnson and settled down by Thomas. Falk with open ice. He scores! Leaves it for Manson. Manson looked to return it. Shakes free. Manson shot save made. Rebound. They score! JT Comfort has tied it for the Avalanche. Held in on the blue paint by Jack Johnson. Then he lost it. Shen has Kyra with him. Manson is back. Shen. Kyra scores! For Thomas. Buchnevich driving. The pass connects. Buchnevich back across the grain. Waiting is Kyra. Oh, it's kept out by Manson. Popped free. Taves settles it down with a pass to McCarr. Here's Kadri, and it wouldn't go. Carries it in. Byram to Comfort. Comfort shot. He scores! JT Comfort has got them both for Colorado. Erik Johnson carries through the neutral zone. Right side O'Connor. 6 seconds. Helm scores! Darren Helm may have just sent Colorado to the Western Conference Final. They've used their timeout. 4 seconds left. Here's Falk. He'll dump it in. Kemper will glove it down. And for the first time in 20 years, the Colorado Avalanche will play in the Western Conference Final.
Customary handshake at the end of a series. These two teams went at it in this series, and a lot of taps to Ville Husso in the series that he had for Nazem Kadri. Came up big in this one as well.
And this is a series that fans have wanted for almost a decade. The paths of the Avs and the Oilers, McKinnon and McDavid, have only crossed during the regular season. But now, both superstars and their clubs have earned the right.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
And now here comes Kane moving in. He scores! Here's Newhart. The pass across.
Submission.
Here comes McKinnon moving in. He scores!
Coho, what are you seeing from your vantage point?
Well, until that last replay, I was initially thought it was an offside play.
Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon drives it across. Shot, score! Lands it in. 5-3 Avalanche. Here comes Draisaitl. Pulls the string on McCarr. They score! Puck picked off. Landeskog, empty net. Score! Quick collision between one of the Oilers. 4 minutes gone, second period.
It looks like it gets tipped. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Now man rush for the Avalanche. Here is Kadri, slides it across. Score!
To the Avalanche bench and the change. Let it go by. Here's a chance. McDavid scores! 38 seconds in.
Back for Rantanen, cross ice, off the stick of...
A really dangerous play right here. Kadri going in for the puck. Kane pushes him from behind.
And they want it. Get it back to Dave. In front, scores! Nichushkin has doubled down. Jostling in front. Away goes McLeod. He'll fire and scores! Tyson Berry breaks his stick. Deflects. Oh, what a stop! Did you see that? Pavel Francouz. Evan Bouchard again! Off the post! And Copper out of the box. Bouchard's going to get it back in a hurry. And Copper's going to break. Scores! Leaking through. McDavid picked off. Mikko Rantanen will seal the deal. The Avalanche have won the first 3 games in the Western Conference Final, and the Oilers will be on the brink, in their own rink, on Monday night. Now Rantanen back to the line. Nate McKinnon right on, and the rebound. Hyman up with it, lost it. And now it's McCarr, scores!
Look at Mike Smith. You can't see Smith. He takes a wave at it, wasn't sure where the puck was. Couple of great examples of the skills of Nathan McKinnon and the strength as he just overpowered. Nurse heads to the box. Draisaitl just headed to the locker room after this play with McKinnon. Now you don't have, you're already 11-7, so now you miss another one.
And here's the chance. Nugent Hopkins scores! Barry across, Draisaitl up high. Finds McDavid. Scores! It'll come to Landeskog, and Taves scores! Deflected in front, and they get one back 31 seconds in. McDavid picks it off, hits the other way. Got Draisaitl and Hyman with him. Hyman, a shot, scores! Pass got past the stick of Draisaitl, and here's McKinnon scores! Flying in to tie the game as the Stars start to shine. Landeskog back to McCarr. Rantanen shoots, scores! Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen, man, that's put them on top. Here's the strong play. Knocks him down. Jumping up is McDavid. Got Draisaitl. Scores! Ryan kept in, but that's going to do it. And we will play on the draw. Helm up with it. Here's McCarr. Loose it forward. Arturi Lehkonen has scored. And for the second straight year, he sent his team in overtime to the Stanley Cup Final.
Great strides this year is development of their top guys, and this was a heck of a game 4 that ends off the stick of Lehkonen.
The captains lead the handshake line. McDavid and Landeskog
Welcome, everyone, to the 2022 Stanley Cup Final on ABC, presented by Geico. Tonight from Ball Arena in Denver, it's Game 1, the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning against the Colorado Avalanche. And we're underway. Starting lineups. And here's Bo Byram. Just 21 years old. Turned 21 on Monday. Shot on. Goal! In these first 9+ minutes. And here's a chance for Nichushkin, and he scores! Shaky goal given up by Vasilevsky. On breaks. Here's a rolling puck for Nick Paul right in, and he scores! Tampa Bay on the board. First man back in 27 seconds for Tampa Bay. And they score from the circle. A 5-on-3 power play goal. With Kucherov trailing, right in the slot. Dangles around, and they score! Palat tips it in. As we saw the brilliance of Kucherov to set it up. 6:25 to go, second period. Sergachev, a wrister, and he scores! Mikhail Sergachev. And right at the buzzer, a couple of opportunities, the last by Makar. Stanley Cups. They continue to do it. Comprad is shot blocked by Hedman. Score! Burakovsky on the follow-up, and Game 1 goes to the Avs in overtime. Advantage. New hook behind the net. Out in front, Nichushkin scores! Beautiful setup from the side of the circle for a power play goal. Now with this series against Colorado, we'll have played the 3 highest scoring teams in the regular season. Centering pass to the goal. They turn it over behind the net. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Makar with Cogliano. Makar scores!
They didn't even reach out anymore. Not only were they in zone, that puck was going so quickly. 3 assists for Rantanen.
Pushing and shoving. And some punches thrown. After the whistle. Makar bouncing puck and a rebound stop. Great opportunity. Power play is over. Out comes Alex Newhook with some speed down low. They score. Awkward ricochet, but it got into the net. 2-on-2 for the moment. Palat crossed with Kucherov. Now dumped for Stamkos. Palat scores. Beautiful play by that line. In their 8 road games, first 7 all wins. Shot and a goal. The captain, Gabriel Landeskog. Kucherov heads down low, could deflect it out of the air. Turned into the corner by Kemper. Now centered. Stamkos scores.
Stamkos up under the bar, over the glove of Darcy Kemper.
Can be as well. Irritated are O'Connor and Colton as they throw haymakers at each other. Final seconds tick off. A great chance on a follow-up. Now a blast by Chernak. Rebound goal! Anthony Cirelli as the mask came off of Darcy Kemper. Just 36 seconds. That one hit away. Chernak is still in distress. Here's a cross-ice pass. Rantanen put it on, and a rebound goal. Ricochet out in front. Here's Hedman. Chernak still not on the bench. They're playing with 5 defensemen. Victor Hedman scores with the backhand. And Tampa Bay has the crowd back into it. Helm threw it on net, and a rebound goal.
A shot, a tip by Sturm, and he chips his. Oh, I think this goes off the leg of Cogliano.
Threw it back, but it's floated down the ice by Sergachev. And we head to overtime. Lightning players on for a minute and a half. Here's the quick counterattack. It's Padre back in action, denied by Vasilevsky.
Colorado thinks this is in. I think it is in.
We are looking for the
Here's Kadri, makes a great move on Sergachev. It's going to hit Vasilevsky and then the back of the net. Nazem Kadri back in the lineup after surgery on his thumb.
Here's Jan Ruda with some room. Ruda scores! It got through Kemper. Stamkos passed up the one-timer. Kucherov scores! A 4-on-3 power play goal.
To the middle. He can't get in the puck lane as it goes just over his leg through the screen of Perry and off the post. McCarr's going to walk in and shoot this puck. It deflects out front and it hits the skate of Eric Chernak.
Sergachev passed it up, has it back, walks in, sends it to Hedman, centering pass, and a goal! Palat got it through Kemper.
They hang by a thread sometimes, and here they are. It's going back to Tampa.
There is no penalty. Kucherov, ridden to the back wall by McKinnon. It comes free to Makar, bounces right down low, and they score! The captain, Steven Stamkos, makes it 1-0 Tampa Bay. Sent back in deeper to Landeskog. He tries to send it back to the point and does, and a shot and a goal from a tough angle. Right on cue, Nathan McKinnon has his second of the series. It got through Vasilevsky. And we're tied at 1, less than 2 minutes into the second period. To the far boards for Mikko Rantanen. Manson to McKinnon, bouncing puck, and a goal! Arturi Lehkonen makes it 2-1, Colorado. North America. Stamkos puts it down low, shot right on by Kucherov. Makar fittingly battling for the puck in the corner. 5 seconds to go. Up it comes to the line. Colorado has won the Stanley Cup.
The privilege to invite Avalanche captain Gabriel Landeskog to come over and accept and hoist the Stanley Cup.
Landeskog, the captain since he was 19, 10th year as captain. Only Joe Sakic served longer, 16 years as captain of this franchise. Now Eric Johnson, as Ray mentioned, longest tenured Avs player, 12 years here, 14 in the league.